What is good, guys? Your boy Zalgo coming back with you again for another subpart bonus track video. So by now you would have all heard about these wonderful changes coming to the premium packs card shop in the game. With how the game has been changing and evolving over the course of time, the game's been out over a year now, so it only made sense that certain things about the game change, so it wouldn't really make sense for the packs to stay the same. The state of the current meta, where it's no longer focused around common cards, now the emphasis is on epic and legendary cards, so it makes more sense now to improve these packs along the way so that people can get more value for their money. So with that being said, we're going to be showcasing some of this before and after, and kind of talk about comparing the value that is now added to the card packs. Primarily we'll be looking at the rainbow pack, as I like to call it, this one here for 2500 cash. So you have 35 cards in the pack, guaranteed at least 10 rare, 3 epics, and you also get 2000 coins and 65 upgrade items. So also on top of that, you can see here your chances at getting a legendary is a 15% chance. Mats, you have 20 silver mats and 15 gold mats, and you see the rest of the percentage chance for your rares and your epics. So we're gonna buy this and see what we get, and then I'll show you guys what we get out of the new and improved pack as well for comparison's sake. Are you sure you want to buy super magical pack for $2500? Yes. Alright, so we got the super magical awesome pack. I'll just stick to calling this the rainbow pack. Boom. So there's the 2000 Cartman coins right there. We got 2 ancient fossils. 10 ancient keys were low on those. 11 top secret chips. 7 Indian feathers. 13 power serums. 2 prayer beads. 5 arrowheads, 12 fancy dreidels, 3 futuristic robots, 15 gunslinger cows. Like I was saying before, commons, they're not really as impactful as they used to be, so that doesn't really help us much. 7 blood elf babies, another common card. Alright, so we got 5 rares there for Zen Cartman. That's really the first thing of value that's in the pack. Dwarf Engineer Dougie, 5 copies of that rare. Hey, we actually picked up a copy of Classy. I was not aware that Classy was already available in these packs, so that's cool. Would have been nice if we had gotten one more, could have gotten her to level 3 right off the bat, but that's Gucci. It's good to see that we can get some new cards there. Boom! And we got program stands. So we got 2 program stands. We got 3 epics in all. No, we didn't pull a legendary, which sucks, because you'd expect to want to hopefully pull a legendary from the most expensive pack in the game. But all in all, not really that impactful. So now we'll open up a pack after the update, so we'll get into that and I'll see you in a second. Oh yeah, one more thing I should have probably mentioned. The new packs that are there, I guess the contents of the new packs are going to be tied to your arena rank. So there are going to be 11 different pack types, I guess you could say, and they all start from arenas 1 through 11. So arena 1, I'm just gonna put up the arenas on screen and then put up the stats for each of the card packs. Won't have the percentages because couldn't get all of that specific information, but you'll at least have a general idea of what comes in the pack. So arena 1, arena 2, arena 3, arena 4, arena 5, arena 6, arena 7, arena 8, arena 9, arena 10, and legend rank, which will be arena 11. If at whatever point you didn't catch that, you can always pause the video on wherever it was that I was at arena wise. But yeah, now you have a better idea. The pack adjustments go across the board for all packs, even though we're only covering the rainbow pack, which is the last pack which contains the most things. But yeah, there you go. Consider yourself informed. Alright guys, so here now we have the new and improved pack, and as you can already see from the stats here compared to what we have before, we have 105 cards, guaranteed at least 32 rares and 11 epics. Also 6,000 coins, which is like basically 3 times what was there initially, and 195 upgrade items. Now this costs almost twice the amount, but you get roughly, my math is bad and horrible obviously, but I would say roughly damn near 3 times the amount of value that you did before. All from being in a higher tier of legendary, you get higher rewards, which makes sense, which should have probably been the case from the get-go. Took us some while to get there, but we there now, so progress is progress. With that being said, if we check out the stats on the card, we can already clearly see the improved statistics. 89% chance for legendary. I'll probably at some point throughout the video be bringing up these stats side by side so you can get the general gist of everything, but that is way better, because how shitty would you feel knowing that you spend all this cash on a pack like this and your chances of a legendary are like damn near close to none? Like, it's ridiculous. So without further ado, let's open this pack and see what we get. Yes, we want to buy. Alright, so let's see what we pull out of this pack now. Alright, so we got coins, we got more mats, we got 35 ancient fossils, 66 holy candles, 30 mage tomes, 33 alien hands, 20 futuristic robots, 6 toner. This is a lot of mats. 18 copies of a common card we don't really care about. Terrence and Philip, 29 copies. More Gunslinger Kyle action, we don't care. Regen, 22 copies of a rare, that's decent. Terrence Mephisto, 11 copies, decent again. Osimo, 12 copies of an epic card, decent. Look at that! 89% chance of a freaking legendary. That's godlike. For all intents and purposes, you can already see that, without a doubt, definitely better value. As is right now, like I was mentioning before, the state of the game overall, the meta of the game has changed drastically. A lot of the beginner guides and stuff that we would have put out earlier in the beginnings of the game, they don't hold as much weight anymore due to the difference in the card economy now, where there's more emphasis on epics and legendaries. So I mean, it made sense, and it's something that a lot of people would have been complaining about from the get-go, for them to improve on the packs, the contents of the packs overall. I know earlier on in the game's life cycle, it was like people always said don't waste money on packs because it's not good value. You better use your packs on more valuable things like PvP refreshes, or if you need to like dig in a locker for a legendary card if you happen to get one to come up or whatever. And that was the honest truth, because honestly you could just request commons in your clan and like work on making your commons as strong as possible. That was how the game was played. Now the game is all about who has level 4 and level 5 epics. Level 2, well, not even so much level 2, but level 3 is like the de facto legend level that you need to have legendary cards at. So I mean, a lot of people probably are gonna complain that this is more along the lines of pay to win, and I can't really say I disagree or blame them for having that viewpoint, but at the end of the day, that's how pay to win works. It's like, spend that money so you get the advantage over people who may have been playing longer than you, or people that may have like been grinding longer than you or whatever, so you kind of even the feel that way. Hopefully it doesn't like completely ruin the meta as is, because I mean it gives more people a chance to compete with the higher tiers of legendary and shit, so I can't really knock it. But at the same time, it's like, I guess that's just the old head in me kind of holding on to how the game used to be from like back in the day. hashtag make commons great again. But it is what it is. So as is, you can clearly see the improvements between the card packs. You'll have to give it some time to see how it balances out the meta. It'll probably push the people who are already at the top more to the tippity top. But at the end of the day, Red Links needs to make money. And who am I to tell you awesome players how to spend your disposable income / hard-earned money? So I mean, if you got the cashola, go for it. If you don't, probably not for you. You just gotta depend more on skill, I guess. I don't know what to say, but it's definitely a worthwhile improvement. Rather than having people wasting money on unnecessary things, you can at least get some value for your money. So with that being said, this is gonna be your boy Zago Comet signing off, telling you as always, until next time, keep on gaming.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like all our videos. Do go check us out on Facebook. You can search us under the name Zago Comet. Follow us on Twitter at Mr_Gamehead. And as always, keep on gaming. Visit our game review blog at www.zagocomet.blogspot.com. See you guys later.